Periscope. All the username Tiffany TLC Music, all my own music, except for one song written for me by my dad. Most of the music is modern American folk, some bluesy stuff in there. I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time, more or less. And yeah, I do encourage you, if you're interested in staying in touch, if you like the music, please consider following me at Tiffany TLC Music at the two Twas, Twitter for announcements and Twitch for viewing, watching, because Facebook and YouTube, the notifications are not as reliable, and Periscope is ending in like a week. So give me a second and I will see who is hopping on. I can see specific folks as they hop on starting now on Periscope. Otherwise, if you're hopping on, you already hopped on, or you're on another platform, please consider saying hello so I can see you in the chat. I'd love to hear where you're watching from if I don't already know, and how you're doing. This has been a tough year we've all been through, and it's continuing. Hi PG YNX, welcome. So I think I'm going to start with my song, I'm So Done. Yes. Yeah, I think I'm going to do, well, I'm actually a little torn. Let's see. Maybe I'll do One Candle first. And then I'm So Done, and then Income Inequality, and then Persist is what I'm thinking. I usually do around 4 songs when I come on. So I'm going to start with One Candle. And this is a song I wrote out of a place of despair, wanting a sense of hope. And this song really helped me through a number of years after the despairing event when it was still applicable. Basically, our presidential election in 2016 was very concerning to me, and I wrote this song within days after that. And it served me well for those following 4 years. But it could be about anything that somebody feels hopeless about and wants a vision of hope. When you want your candle in your hands and its flame is slim and it's flickering, when the clouds are thick and the moon is thin and your sight is dim, come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We'll make our way through the night, holding hands warm and tight. More will join as we go, step by step, however slow. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. To navigate, we'll collaborate, not engage in hate, commit to share one fate. Going peacefully with empathy, integrity, inclusivity. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together, no brighter than the sun. We'll let science guide, set the unprovable aside, keep open mind, see what we find. We look inside, see where biocides, expose it to light, invite it to take flight. So come to me, oh, come to me, let us stand as one, lift our candles up together. brighter than the sun. It may take time, now and then we'll fall, but someday we'll reach our goals. Safety, equality, opportunity for all humanity. Carry, so come to me, oh, come to me. Let us stand as one. Lift our candles up together now, brighter than the sun. Thanks for sharing, Carrie. How are you doing today, my friend? I hope well. I'm going to sing I'm So Done. So I haven't had an I'm So Done kind of day per se. I've had an I'm So Done few days. Like I had some I'm So Done news that I've been processing for almost a week now and trying to deal with. So I'm going to sing I'm So Done. Wow, Carrie. Wow, that's fancy. That's crazy. Is that the newest iPhone XR? Wow. That's something. And AirPods. You're a fancy guy. Holy smokes. I haven't wanted to get the AirPods because I'm always worried they're going to fall out. Once we were in a Whole Foods and we saw one on the floor, and it made us realize, yeah, with the cord, at least you have the cord still dangling from your phone. Hi, Fari. But with the AirPods, if they fall out of your ear, they're not hanging on anything, you know? Plus, I've been a little worried about the Bluetooth signal going directly into my ear, even though I know that as far as we know right now, the risks are low. But is iPhone XR, is that the newest iPhone? It's crazy. Did you win the lottery? What happened? I know you were saying you just got a refund for your mortgage impound account. Okay. Well, that's better than me. I think I'm at like 7 or something. But you know, we live in an era where this idea that we have to have the latest thing. I mean, when back in the day, you know, with phones, it'd be like, you buy a phone, that's your phone, you know. I don't know. There might be the latest phone, you can stick it on your wall instead of having it sit. Anyway, I see somebody on Twitch. Hello, welcome. Wherever you are watching from, whether you are live, whether you are replay, whether you are an old time viewer, you've been around forever watching me, or whether you're new, I'm so glad you're with me and spending a little time with me. Please do consider following at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter for announcements and Twitch to watch. The two twas. Because Facebook and YouTube, the notifications aren't quite as reliable. You can still follow there, but Twitch is reliable notifications, and Periscope is going in a week. I may someday be regularly on Haps, but at the moment, not yet. So Twitter and Twitch at Tiffany TLC Music. So 3 T's to remember: Tiffany TLC Music, Twitter, and Twitch. That's kind of cool. I hadn't thought about it that way. All right, I'm gonna do I'm So Done. Cathartic, stress, break free from stress, feeling. Is that what you were using? A Nokia flip phone? Well, wait a minute. You must have been using something in between those two. I think you're joking. I think you're pulling my leg, Carrie. Because that's not even a phone by today's standards, right? It's not a smartphone, really, is it? I guess they had some stuff going on there. Hi, Jian Cheng. I think I had one of those at one point. I'm so done. Okay. What the heck? Where is it? By the way, it was 70 degrees today, y'all. Where I live. Warm. All right. Okay, gotcha. Stylo 4. Is that an Android? That's probably an Android, because I know you were on Android.
So long I held myself down in the dark, deep underground. I'm coming up, I'm stepping out. It's all I can do now to shout that I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun with everyone. I know why I was so low, thanks, so stressed out. I couldn't grow. When I was a kid, I needed more help, so I learned to depend on myself. But now I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun with everyone. Even grown up, I couldn't rest on my guard. Life was a test. Part of me deep inside still thought it was how to survive. But now I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun with everyone. So happy I found my way to that part to tenderly heal my heart, to trust in my grown-up self, to trust that I could ask and get help. 'Cause I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun with everyone. 'Cause I'm so done. Yeah, I wanna have fun. Wanna dance in the sun with everyone. With everyone. With everyone.
Hi, Danny841016. And Razulo-san and 2222211 and Ducklings and Egraham. Welcome. And I see a couple folks on Twitch. I do not know who specifically is on there other than Carrie. I know Carrie's on there. Thanks for all those awesome emoticons, Carrie. But if someone else is there, please feel free to say hello. Hi, Kim H. Let us know if you're new and you feel like it, where you're watching from, and how you're doing during these tough days. We're still not through COVID yet, so there's a lot of suffering still going on. Yeah. So I'm happy to be here for folks if they want to talk a little bit about how things are going. But in any event, to stay in touch with me and to be able to keep talking to me, please consider following me at Tiffany TLC Music on the two Twas, Twitter for announcements and Twitch to watch. You can also follow on Facebook or YouTube to watch, but notifications aren't as reliable. Periscope is leaving in a week and a half, so I've crossed that off my list. I love Periscope. I'm going to have a special goodbye Periscope broadcast. Oh, Carrie, can I ask you a question? If you're able to talk right now. If you go onto my Periscope profile, how many broadcasts does it show you of mine? How many past broadcasts? It used to have a limit of 200, but when I look at it, I'm seeing over 500. And I'm trying to figure out if once Periscope goes, they're talking about having it being a read only for old broadcasts. And I'm wondering if all 500 are going to show up for other people, you know, if all 500 are going to be there, or if only 200 are going to be there. And I figured I might get insight into that. If other people only see 200 right now, then that's probably all I'll be able to see once the accounts get shut down. And the reason I ask is because I'm thinking of downloading some of my broadcasts, but if you download them, you just get the video. You don't get comments, you don't get anything else on them. You just, you know, but it's quicker to download if you screen video them. Like if I video them on my computer screen as they're playing, which is way longer of a process, then you'll get the comments and all that kind of stuff. There's no way I could do that to even a small. It shows 545 broadcasts. Woo! Oh my God. That's crazy. You know what I'm talking about, right? They used to limit it to 200 was the most. At least that's what I had been told, and that's what Claire had told me, actually. And I think that was true when I first got on and looked at her list of broadcasts. At some point, they must have lifted the limit. So I wonder if all 545 of those will still be visible as read-only. That's what it's implying if you read what's going to happen after Periscope ends. Because if that's the case, I'll take my time to individually record like some of my favorite broadcasts, and I'll do it. I'll like let it play while I'm recording the screen. I could download broadcasts, but again, you don't get all the comments and all that stuff, so that's kind of unsatisfactory. I mean, I guess I would still get them in the merged chat area, but I only recently started doing that this year, and I want to record some of my older broadcasts too. You don't get to see hearts either. I'm pretty sure you get to see hearts and comments if you just watch a broadcast in replay mode. Pretty sure that's true. Yeah, pretty sure, right? If you watch a replay broadcast, you get to see hearts and comments. Hi, Saul Hutton 77, welcome. Well, I needed that I'm So Done song. Ugh. And then to match the broadcast with my broadcast title, Music with Meaning, I'm going to do Income Inequality. Holy crap. Wow. But I mean, way back when I first joined, I think hers only showed 200, and she explained to me that at that time they were capping it at 200, your most recent 200. But I don't know. I could be misremembering. I'm pretty sure that's true. But in any event, clearly they're not doing that now, so that's great. Hi, Sebi. And somebody else. Kim, I'm not sure I said hello to you. Welcome. Please consider, if you're new, letting us know where you're watching from, how you're doing. Or you can just listen. That's fine. I'm going to do my song Income Inequality, which is a song about a problem that persists and is often underappreciated, I think, for its virulency and negative impacts. And you can search Equality Trust to read about some of the studies I mentioned in this song. Yeah. Well, I'm not crazy. That's always good to know. Carrie verified it. My sanity is in check. Sanity? Check. All right. Memory? Check. Income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality. From income inequality, we must break free. The irony that's plain to see in studies of rich countries is that income equality helps even the despair, from income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality. We must break free. By nearly every measure we can read, from trust to obesity, mental health to life expectancy, all are better off we see, even the most wealthy, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. And with research we can see, without financial worry, people volunteer, really create higher quality with greater ingenuity, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. But then we would be surprised to see better fruit from an apple tree growing in the shade, punished so it will obey. People are the same we know today, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. It's not about what he deserves, there's a reason for every single swerve. When people falter, they're in need, the solution is recovery. Help to be all we can be, for income equality can set us all free. From income inequality, full of corrosivity, resentment building sea to sea, creating instability, war and criminality, from income inequality, we must break free. Just imagine the possibilities with innovation flowing freely on, without the massive waste we see from tracking time and money and punishing those in need, for income equality can set us all free. Thanks for listening to that. Carrie, so the other question I had for you is something I could figure out, but I know you can answer this with a simple yes or no, so if you're willing. When you watch replays on Periscope, you can see comments and hearts. Like, I'm trying to think if there's anything different about watching a replay than watching the live. The only thing I can think of is I don't think you can see bubbles. I don't think you see bubbles on the replay. Am I wrong? Or maybe it's just on the computer replay you can't see bubbles. I don't know, but I am curious if you have any memory of this. What are the differences between watching a replay on your phone or on your computer? Hi, Jim, and watching the live broadcast originally on Periscope. Talking about Periscope here. Hi, Matt and Ripper and Audio Rod and Polo and JPS No and Zoller Lee and 1KU2 and Jerg. Welcome. If you are new or just haven't gotten around to following yet, I do hope you take a moment to follow me at Tiffany TLC Music on the two twas, Twitter for announcements and Twitch to watch. Notifications are best on Twitch. Facebook and YouTube, not as much. Periscope is ending in a week. So if you follow me nowhere else, please follow me on Twitter and Twitch. The username is the same everywhere. Tiffany TLC Music, all one word. Hi, JPP, welcome. All right. So I am down. I'm not running too terribly late. Normally I end by 6 p.m. Well, I know you can give hearts, but let's say you're watching a replay. Am I going to be able to see the people? Am I going to be able to see hearts being given watching the replay? And I don't know, you're right. It says there, so if you read what's going to happen after it ends, it says they're going to have a read-only archive of old broadcasts, which I'm assuming will basically be like you can continue to watch replays, essentially, just like you would have. But I haven't thought to even consider asking Periscope, because as we know, often when you ask Periscope, you get no response. So, and we only have a week left, so I'm not thinking it's even worth trying to ask them to clarify that. But I am trying to remember, when you watch a replay, is it different in any way? You can see comments and you can give hearts, but I think you can also see hearts that were given during the live broadcast, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think you can see bubbles. I don't think you can see bubbles that had been there, people's bubbles that had been there during the broadcast. I could be wrong, but anyway, we're going to end on persist, because we want to persist with things that are difficult but important to us. By the way, Carrie, I have some kind of exciting news. I'm going to do an informational interview of my city council member to see about, because I've been wanting to push for some changes in our home occupation permit rules in our city. And I read a big, huge website page written by a city council member of a different city in another state, how they didn't like their home occupation rules, and they ended up pushing for a change, and they succeeded in getting it. And it really made me think again about a thing I've thought about many times before, is do I ever want to run for anything, you know? I'm not at all sure I do, but this city council member, her seat is up in 2022, and she's moving on. And even if I never do it, I just think it would be fascinating to have the conversation with her. Just like, what do you like about your job? What do you not like about it? I'm sure they already have somebody in mind to run, because this is a pretty big city I live in. But 60 Minutes with Tiffany Clark. You're awesome, Carrie. You're awesome. I know you and Mike have joked about me running for president. I don't know about that, but I am a political animal. I really am. I have a law degree. I mean, it's not crazy for me to think about it. But would I really like it? Is it really the right thing for me? Would I succeed? In terms of, I mean, this is not, like I said, this isn't a small town I live in, so it would not be an easy thing, and you can't just walk into something like that. So in any event, I'm just going to have I'm going to see if I can have an informational interview. She's my representative. I'm her constituent, so I'm hoping she'll spend some time with me, and it won't be like I'm saying, I want to do this, and I'm gonna, it's like, it's not very intimidating to just say, someday I might want to do this. And I'm curious if you can tell me, you know, and also I want to ask her tips for, even if I don't do that, other ways I can push for these changes in the home occupation permit requirements for the city, and just kind of be active in that way, and push for some changes. Like, she might have some other tips on that. She pushed for changes before she was a city council member, I know. Anyway, she has a very inspiring life story, and like, I just would love to talk to her regardless, you know. Anyway, so kind of cool. I'm kind of excited about that. So what we're going to do, Persist. This political song reminded me of that political song. Oh, wow. Yeah, right. I mean, so, you know, there's no need to even have a law degree, but if you do have one, it's a bonus. And so, yeah. Boebert. I don't remember Boebert. Who was Boebert? What was his position? All right. So this is a song, yeah, I said about persisting with things that are difficult. I wrote it about persisting with my political activism, but it could be about anything. Sisters and brothers, well, I know it's been hard, but I know you are weary, maybe even scarred, but just look what we've done. Let love lead the way. We've made all of the difference, so we'll continue this way. Yes, we will act. Oh, we will resist. We will persist every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When we stand for love and empathy for all, you know, we find solutions that help everyone stand tall. And when we do it together now, standing side by side, leaning on each other now, we are up for the ride. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. When every single one of us does something each day to make the world more fair, and does it in their own way, big or small, we value it all. 'Cause when we include everyone, we rise, we rise, we rise like the sun. So yes, we will act, we will resist, we will persist every day we exist. 'Cause when we act, when we resist, when we persist, I know, you know, we know we've got this. Yeah, I know, you know, we know we've got this. You know, Carrie, I just I just, first of all, persist. Yes, go. Do the things that are difficult that you care about. Stick with them. That's my song about that. But I had forgotten her name. Boebert. I think I know exactly who you're talking about. The one who's done ads with like guns behind her, like laying like assault rifles and things on her wall. And black hair, glasses, I think. Pretty sure. Oh, I just didn't remember she was from Colorado, but I believe you. Wow. Well, thank you for being with me, Carrie, and everyone else who is watching, whether you are on live or replay, whether you are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, or Periscope. I value being here and hope you come again soon and that you follow me. Take a moment and follow me at Tiffany TLC Music on Twitter and Twitch. The two twas. Twitter for announcements and Twitch to watch so that you get reliable notifications. You can also, as a bonus, follow me on Facebook or YouTube. But Twitch is a good place for getting reliable notifications. Periscope is not a good place because they're ending. Periscope is ending in like a week. So sad. Hi, apoking51. I see you're typing, Carrie, so I will linger for a moment, but it's been so great. Yeah. Yeah, that was pretty scary thing. Little thing she recorded. Hi, Nicholas. But yeah, I come on most weekdays between 5:15 and 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm running a little late today, and I don't come on the weekend, so hopefully I'll see you soon. Take care, Carrie. Thanks so much for being with me. I see you're typing again, so I'll linger. But thanks everyone for being with me. I really appreciate you. And I'm lingering. I'm going to get something else. I'm going to practice my son's song that I told you about. We're working on still. The harmony he wants me to sing is like really high, so I'm going to get off and do that real quick. But I'm waiting for Carrie. Carrie is typing something. I can see ... You're welcome, Carrie. I'm sure there's quite a lag. I hope you get to hear my you're welcome. Take care. Big hug, everyone. Be safe. Until next time. Bye.